Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Mike on, Jim, one of the world's finest fullbacks.
Yeah, I'm always happy to praise a fullback, Peter, as you know, and this guy is class.
What's especially good about him?
Well, I'd say it's mainly down to his fantastic athleticism. They don't call him the Colossus for nothing. He's got immense strength, pace, physicality, and he contributes so much in both attack and defence. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. That's a lovely, neat pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Thuram. And that is expertly dealt with. Rijkaard gets it clear. That's a throw. Rijkaard. Now it's Pelé. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That has not gone well. Oh, good spread. Maicon's cross. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Granada have their second corner now. And he's gone looking for safety. Scholes deals with that comfortably. Neymar clears without hesitation. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Lovely pass, but can he get there? First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Ronaldinho.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shoots! Goal! But oh, it's offside.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Messi. Costa Curta.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Spread it left. Ribéry, he's picked his way through. Great challenge, time to perfection. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Spread out to the left. Ronaldinho. And this is Pelé. And that could well leave a mark. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Ribéry. Ribéry! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's given the time to pick a pass. And here's a player who has defined a generation. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Granada are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Michael plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Scholes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, the goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Michael. Ronaldinho. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now then, the ball's come loose. Maicon finding himself in space. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Well, there's the clearance. Has a look up and delivers. And he gets rid in a hurry. The ball's gone astray. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Skims one in.
Added time.
And he's there to get it away. Scholes. Gerrard calmly anticipates. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
I'd like to draw your attention
So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
Substitution.
So off we go again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. It's Pelé! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Mendieta. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Good read, needed to be. The ball is loose and the chase tries a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down.
Could be danger here. Oh, shooting chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Overhit and out of play. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. That's where it came from. Tries to play it through. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Maldini is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Pirlo's cross. That's going wide left. It's a goal kick. And now they can clear their lines. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Besiktas are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Beckenbauer. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Neymar. Scholes. Besiktas ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. It's a searching pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Beckenbauer.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Maldini. There's the crossfield ball. Messi. Oh, Red, nice interception. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Ribery. And it's Scholes. Nice looking ball. The less said about that pass, the better.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Neymar. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The referee's come over. It's a red card.
Substitution.
Well, there may be some
Besiktas.
scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none
Ribery.
over its repercussions.
Coming on the field
They'll have to
is
see out the rest of the
number
game with
11,
10 men.
Under.
So we have movement on both benches. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rivaldo. Now it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo touches it back. Besiktas now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Under. Just 5 minutes left.
Besiktas really can only do one thing now, Peter.
Rivaldo! Rijkaard can get it clear. And he's been shifted off it. Son Heung-min, who's wide and looking to get onto this. Costa Curta. And Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, some tackle that. They're up to 5 corners now. And he's there to clear it. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Hello attendees, this is a
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Besiktas just didn't look terribly sharp, Peter. Nothing wrong with
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
That has ended up in no man's land. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a good ball out wide. And he's managed to get free. And it's played in.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Roberto Carlos. And Araujo. Zico. It's a pretty loose pass. Zola. And it's Balde. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rafael Varane pokes it out wide. It's a good run down the right. Stam. Oh no, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here. Messi! Goal! Lens! And it's Lens who take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That is good alertness. Now it's Ribéry. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on, and drive! That's going to go a long way. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Picked out Messi! Oh, good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Lens are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Musiala did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Looking for options for movement. And he can thump it away. Nicked it back promptly. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out towards the flank. And it's Zico. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He is through here. Here's a chance. Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Out of play for a throw. Roberto Carlos has the space to ski. He leaps for it. Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
He's having a shot! And there's a goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Lens are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Not the most accurate pass. He's got away. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Seedorf.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now there's a fine ball. It's Gerrard! Oh, denied at the last.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Roberto Carlos. Pirlo plays the game. Lens have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Pirlo. Zico is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Pirlo does well to get it back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Zola with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Zola did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Now it's Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that Messi! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. And the referee has blown for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. That gets us going once more. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Ibrahimovic has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is there. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Zola has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his... Oh, no, this does not look good. Pressing high and with purpose, and he's found a way past. Messi, he's been bundled over, that is a foul. Musiala has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Zico. Roberto Carlos. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, he's off. And you know what that means? Well, the law states that once you're down to 6 men, the match cannot be allowed to continue. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Benfica.
It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. So we're very much on the way now. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, league winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around. Absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. He is all of those things and much, much more. Now it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. This is a promising build-up. Camavinga tries to play it through. Could move up a gear here. Brilliantly cut out. Roberto Carlos. Well, that looks a decent ball. Duke receives it in a wide position. Quick look, then plays it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. And this is Shevchenko. That has been slung wide. He's got away. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's been hooked away. The most accurate pass. Pedro Neto in acres of space out wide. Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And a header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Roberto Carlos is there, and he can pick it up. Can he get on the end of this? Thinks about the shot, shapes to shoot! Benfica applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Strokes it back. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Rafael Leao clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe threads one in. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It's a throw-in. Caicedo. Can he get it through? Nicely weighted ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Van Dijk can clear it away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Benfica have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he can thump it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe gets into a good position. Aimed at the far side. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Mbappe. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kane! Oh, it's hit the post! That pass isn't the best. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, he's found support out wide. Carreras promptly onto that, and that is that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mbappe, great vision.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Neither side giving way, it has been tight. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good play. Oh, he's hit the bar. Cleared without hesitation. Aims beyond the defence. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's got the beat. He goes for a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rafael Leao is looking wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Driven in, and the keeper beats it away. Shoots! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That's really well cleared.
There will be 1 minute added
Bruno
time.
Fernandes. Messi makes the interception. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. So, a temporary halt to the action. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Away we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And it's Caicedo. Now it's Kane. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! It is an explosive start to the second half. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. And he cuts out the supply. Kukçu. And he's intervened well there. Ajax have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Duke always looking for that half a chance. Cuts it back. Costa Curta tries to clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Cleared away. Pedro Neto cuts out the pass. Benfica are looking to go forward now. And this is Kane. Messi. Nice interception, well timed. And that should get the job done. Played out towards the right wing. Sergio, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Duke has set up one goal so far. Messi. He might be in here. Alexander-Arnold looking for the run. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. Carreras takes the shot. What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish right from the top draw. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
67 minutes.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much time.
Great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Musiala clears it away. Look at the space here. And this is Messi. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank. Puskos. And that is well cleared. Corner number 3 coming up. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. That is ended up in no man's land. Long ball upfield. Dembele. Dembele's delivery. And they've got rid. Kane. Well, that looks a good ball through. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Roberto Carlos. Rafael Leao finding himself in space. That is a brilliant interception.
Benfica are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Looking to play him in. Oh, played through for the wide man. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was...
And the shot! Superb from Puskás! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And what a climax we have here! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Puskás really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Benfica give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
They've played it short. Hangs
There will
one
be
in.
5 minutes added time.
Camavinga tries to clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Knocks it into space. And he'll shoot here! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Alexander-Arnold really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their 4th corner of the game. Carreras cuts it out. That's at the end. Benfica can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same.
And a chance! Schlotterbeck gets it clear. Rafael Leao. This is a promising build-up. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Rafael Leao! And that is wildly off target.
Rafael Leao completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Yilmaz. Fernandez. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Roberto Carlos. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, this looks sharp. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Scholes. Not where it came from. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, great chance! And this is Dembele! Kante is there to clear. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Scholes. Van Dijk. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, a Gilter shoots! Kukçu. Now it's Rafael Leao. Kukçu calmly anticipates. Conte. And the counter is on. Oh, he's found support out wide. Here's a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Benfica with the corner. They're first. Terrific effort! He will be livid with himself. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. Takes a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the...
Big chance! And that's a tiny finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look... He's had a shot! Goal! Benfica! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Benfica with the lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Benfica have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Hakimi. Benfica looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Scholes. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Gerrard. Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Kukçu. Scholes. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Fernandes. This might spell danger. Great chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Gerrard. It's made its way to him. And back to the keeper. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Rafael Leao. Kukçu. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu. Oh, this is a very good run. Goes for a shot! That's another chance. He's got a goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
And that is indeed the final act.
Benfica are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. Down to business again. Now it's Mbappe. Some really good ball movement. Mbappe picks out. It's Dembele! It's bounced back off the post. Rabiot. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Fernandes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Yilmaz. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Mbappe. Scholes. Kukçu is onto this. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Dembele. And this is Dembele. Benfica can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Benfica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be...
Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Forced to go back. And this... Can he finish? And that's in! Oh, that is a sweet finish. Gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Just 1 in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele! And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Reinders. Dembele, real chance! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to...
Puskas! Goal! Benfica! And they get themselves in front! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 2. Número 8.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Benfica have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Número 42.
Hakimi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now the ball in. De Gea deals with that nice and simple. Scholes. Now that's well seen too. Decent chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Dembele. Passing is crisp and sharp. Flashes it across. Schlotterbeck with the clearance.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he was quick to react. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Barella. Looking for options for movement. Barella is in a really good position out wide. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. Passes short and sharp. Gives it back. A nice sequence of passes, this. Passing nice and neat. Very much into the last knockings. That has ended up in no man's land. And the keeper's got it again. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Shevchenko. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Tries to pass it through. Now just the keeper in his way. And he shoots! And that's a good finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Benfica have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Benfica contra o Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant.
Oh, he's all alone. Chance for a shot! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that could set him on his way. Rafael Leao! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
He's found the way through. Now the delivery. Schlotterbeck attempts a clearance. And it's Balde. And that's a good ball. And it's made its way to... Collar! No, just not quite. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but there's the header! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Looking for the run. It's Neymar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Alexander-Arnold. Scholes. And it's Barella. He came in hard, very hard. Roberto Carlos. Showing great feet there. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Knocks it into space. Can he get onto this? Balde has it in a wide position. Taken back almost at once. Well, that has not gone well. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Balde receives it in a wide position. Balde going forward. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. A big, deep breath. Off the post! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's delightful. Lovely feet. And it's Barella. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Yamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he was quick to react. And he welcomes it in. That is good alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Vitinha kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Costa Curta. Barella. Rafael Leao. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Puskas. Oh, delightful ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Short changes him with that pass. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal going after that. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. And that is the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
Benfica really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Scholes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? That's been cut out, well played. Rafael Leao. Van Belten. Puskas. Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Edmilson, the man synonymous with solidity. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Puskas. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's picked his way through. And the finish! And that's in. It's level again. What a match we have.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. the next goal is going to be so significant.
Neymar, he has found the way through. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Puskás. That's a little off target. Rijkaard. Well, that pass isn't the best. Deftly out wide. No, that's been intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's being shifted off it. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 20.
So we have movement on both
Número
benches.
7. Scholes. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 4. Número 8.
Tries to play it through.
Uma substituição.
Benfica still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi. Ball swung in, and the keeper beats it away. Vitinha! And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Collar! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they can counter here. And nicely intercepted. Look at the space here. And he's gone looking for safety. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 23. Número 6. Número 15. Vão dar os seus
This
lugares
is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ball's gone out of play. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Great vision, and he plays one through. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Over to the right flank.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de
Pedro Neto finding himself in towering header. That was superb goalkeeping.
Puskas actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's onside. He's free, he has got space. Great chance! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Benfica lost their way after falling behind there.